Welcome to another session of Endless Legend. I'm Matt and I'm playing the Cultists on Endless difficulty. And I was just admiring the city. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough population to get another borough street, which is starting to cost quite a lot of money. What I do want to pick up are these upgrades like Imperial funding for extra bonuses on terrain with science, which we have quite a few of. And also, we can think about getting the fridge, which will improve our food production even more. And we can't continuously gain food stockpiles. There are only so many on the market. We'd have to make more by making these pills of plenty. So I want to pick up those strategic resources to get those. At the same time, I want to make use of these armies here, just to put some pressure on Blue as the strongest empire left in the game. Out of the 3 empires left in the game. Obviously the score doesn't adequately reflect how we're doing because we only have 1 city. I guess that puts us kind of at a disadvantage for getting a score victory. Although score victories are really unlikely, so... I mean, somebody would not have to win by the time the game time runs out. That's how score victories happen, basically. I'm going to get the refrigeration part first, I think. I wonder if the dust eclipse will... If the dust eclipse lasts, never mind. I was thinking if it lasts another turn, we could just pick up that tile. I'm going to pick up the cannot be captured effect on our spy, because really the worst thing that can happen to you with a spy is that they get captured and they have to negotiate with the other empire to get the spy back. It's much better if you just... get them injured. Oh, that came out wrong. It's much better if you just let them get injured, and then they're injured, but then you can quickly buy them back for like a trivial dust cost at this stage in the game. Like I think it's like 200 to 300 dust to restore them with this button, which is really not that terrible. You can definitely pay that cost very easily. So I'm just going to besiege the city. We can think about setting the fortification value of the city to 0 very quickly. Although I think I'd rather sabotage the enemy's morale for 6 turns. It seems kind of worth it. Also, the more I activate effects, the more I get seniority with this hero. It should show. Anyway, each time you infiltrate and you do an infiltration action successfully, these actions become available much faster in the future. So it's sometimes good to just, be a bit gung-ho about activating those. I think we can easily level this up to level 2 by just placing something next to this. See, the number of second-tier districts we have is really the reason why we don't have to worry about too many happiness bonuses on our empire. After picking up this National Museum, I think I want to pick up production lines so I can get extra industry. We don't have to worry too much about things like these happiness bonuses past the middle game or early game, because these boroughs on 2nd tier or less 3rd tier districts give us a lot of happiness, actually. District level 3 gives a ton of happiness, to be honest. And yeah, those are quite strong. I want to get this Imperial funding at some point, though. I should probably prioritize that over extra units. Hyperium is slowly becoming more valuable than Mithrite. I might want to switch over my armies to Mithrite. I'm not sure. Let me just pick this up. Yeah, I'll pick this up this turn. I'm not sure what I want to do with this army. I can search... I mean, the problem with this army is if it ever goes too far away from our main city or only city, and that's unprotected for like a turn and they swoop in and capture it, that's the end of our game. So I'm kind of hesitant to do that. I should have probably thought about picking up a second spy earlier. Or, yeah. Although we've had to use our dust for other things too. And infiltration is nice, but... yeah, maybe we should have actually. we haven't really been in the game for a long time, so I haven't been planning ahead too much. I guess I can get either bonus dust or bonus influence. I think maybe influence, balance things out a bit. Actually, I didn't realize I should have probably put all of my units into influence because the Empire plan is coming up. Yeah, that was a mistake. Whatever, let's just bounce this unit back. It's more important that we don't lose, I think, than anything else. I think as long as we can take a good engagement here, it doesn't really matter what happens. They have a lot of... I think these Titans are really slow units, so we should have no trouble dealing with them with our archers. I guess their archers and their cavalry are things we have to worry about. So, let's not get caught off guard by those. Just to make sure I keep putting these things on. Now that I've gotten everything, like including the fridge, actually I can still pick up some Palladium, whatever, and pick up this extra influence bonus for later. I guess for 20 turns we can get a rubbish influence bonus that improves in the later game. I think the reason my influence is so low is because I wasted time picking up extra villages. Or wasted influence. Those are stupid. I should never do that again. Converting villages is surprisingly terrible considering how it's like the faction mechanic. But yeah, I mean the one base thing and like the... Okay. There is a infiltrator on our... Oh, damn it. Forgot to make sure that my worst army took the hit there. Now I can improve our army to the max here. That's probably best. This happiness bonus is not valuable. This food bonus would be valuable. But, yeah. I can't get everything. I should have planned ahead with my influence, but whatever. Too little, too late. Let's dump this and this. And I can put some into food. Nah, I can't, never mind. Okay, the question is, do we want to take this engagement? We have to. Yeah. I guess I'm worried about these units, because they can attack at range. It's so annoying, I forgot to get my real, or my better hero to take the engagement. Because if I would have, then we would have had the hero with the extra reinforcement positions. It's so annoying that they get to choose which army attacks which army. And they can't really back out with a siege. I always forget to like address that properly. Okay. Enough complaining. I guess at least this way my best army doesn't take the brunt of the hit. Speaking of which, I better make sure I can target down these archers. Or the cavalry, I'm not actually sure what's best. Maybe it's best to shoot the cavalry. Yeah, it probably was. Oof. It's again these annoying mechanics in the game where it's like, it depends on which army attacks first, etc. into which army. I'm sure if we had a better army fighting this fight, we would have been in a better position. Although we're using our second or last generation units, so maybe it's not even that bad. Like this is our current generation unit. Hopefully we do more damage there. I just want to make sure I kill those archer units before something drastic happens. Okay. We probably have to focus our economy into building more archer units in the future. Let me just move this forward. To the side. Yeah, I just want to move back so I never have to deal with these guys ever. But it seems like they have more initiative than us, so they can really dictate the pace of the battle. Initiative is another annoying mechanic. If they melee attack you, it cancels your movement, so you can't actually retreat units if you have low initiative, which is pretty irritating. But it seems like they haven't foiled our plans with those armies. So we have lost a lot of our old units, but not with our trading. So that's pretty okay. I guess if we knock out their armies in this section, or at least weaken them, we can think about capturing a city. Although I should probably not overextend at this point. Let me just move this up, move this to the side, move this over here. Okay, now that guy moved. Oh, why are you moving towards them? I swear, if I don't babysit every single unit, it'll just do something stupid. Yeah, never mind. I always find like the battles in this game like a bit confusing or difficult to. Oh no! Why would you? Oh, never mind. Just do whatever you want. It doesn't seem like they're that dangerous, though, so maybe we'll get away with this terrible battle movement. Losing an archer there is not good. It shouldn't have happened. Okay. Hopefully I won't lose any of my new units, because there's a new... Let's bounce this back, move this forward a bit, move this forward a bit. This should really go back. This should really go back. I think this should also go back. Those units tank a lot of hits, actually. Kind of obscene. I think I actually had a similar fight on the... once again, a computer crashed, and I had to do a second take for this video. But I think I actually had a similar fight in that playthrough. Finally, my hero rise to the action, and there the entire fight went completely differently, just based on which army I engaged with first. So having the better army just completely swung. Having the better units attack initially. What the hell? Just why would it move forward like that? I should really hold position them all. But when I hold position them all, then nobody fires, so you know. The evil you know versus the evil you don't. Well, I don't know what the saying is. The devil you know? Yeah. Well, at least our heroes here, so he should provide health advantage, I think. Yeah. Whoa! You took it out in one swing? It's kind of bad, actually. I have to move back and just replenish my armies. I'm also quite lazy, so I haven't been micromanaging as much as I should have. Yeah. Fighting battles well is not something I'm... Taking good engagements is not something I'm very good at in this game. I think I should be a lot better at it. I'm not like I should be as in like the sword, but like I should be as in I should learn how to be better at them. Okay, now what have we lost? We've lost some of these we've lost quite a few of these nameless guards, but we've kept all of our elite units and we've wiped out 2 of their armies. So not terrible, but it could have gone better. I definitely want to retreat this army and form up with this other army here. and then we'll see what we'll do with them. I think we can keep sieging here. I have more faith in this army. Okay, and this army, we'll just send it back here. We just need to make sure that we don't forget about this region and just randomly get surprised. I think I have all of the relevant upgrades. Once production line hits, I'll pick that up. I can pick up extra Hyperion, but I can also go for more Mithrite, which is way cheaper for weapons. Now currently I have the longbow for the Hyperion, adds more attack, so it's actually a bit more effective, I think, in general. But I'm a bit more choked on Mithrite, so we're going to go like this. So instead of getting a ton of Hyperion, we're just going to get a good amount of Mithrite instead. And yeah, let's pick this up, wait. Okay, cool. I only have enough resources for one of these. Bleak. Why is my dust production so bad? From military upkeep? From hero upkeep? How's hero upkeep so hectic? Let me actually check. So this hero is... wow. I guess this hero's upkeep is just really high. I think I should have picked up this dust upgrade in retrospect. Is there any anything I can put on my hero which improves dust? Like a trinket or something? Happiness? We don't really have that. 10 glass deal for 2 dust per population on city. It's not amazing, but it's also not terrible. The LAE army is a bit close for comfort. What if they declare war on me? Just immediately crush my city. Okay, we have a new unit here. Definitely move that up. So we've leveled up. We've picked up this upgrade, but our dust production is suffering a bit. Which kind of makes me feel like I probably want to get an upgrade which improves our dust. Like, you know, this one. 40% bonus dust. Not bad. I don't understand, like, hero upkeep is really intense, actually. Didn't expect it to be that high. Is there anything to do to fix that? Damage boost, army initiative. Okay, I want to see if there are, like, things I should buy which will improve our city's capacity. Bonus dust on city for population. That's probably worth it. If I can get some glass steel. But picking up 6 glass steel in itself is like an investment at this point. Maybe I'm getting random extra armies from these villages. Nope. It's really the hero upkeep that's really sinking us here. Oof. That's pretty bleak. Get some extra canaries. Even if I'm putting like... Oh, also because of the stupid... yeah, I can just drop that. Yeah, we have a spy in our city, but also we can't afford the dust cost reduction anymore, I don't think. Or dust reduction, yeah. Okay, let's just see that we deal with these units quickly and effectively. Fortunately, they've taken a bad engagement. It's only fair, you know, we took a bad engagement. It's only fair it happens, vice versa, but... fortunately, there isn't much space for us to maneuver here. Can't even place our units. Wait, we can't even move our units here, so we don't have much space to even go here. We have to sort of clump them up over there, which is irritating. Just move it up. I just want to move them off the reinforcement position so I can make sure that my units are actually trickling in. No, actually, there's no units coming for the reinforcements, so never mind. Let me make sure that all of these units, with the exception of this unit, stay relatively put. In general, I don't want them rushing into combat again, guys. Just attack that. I don't know how good this unit is. It seems to be doing a lot of damage. I wonder what weapons they have equipped. Looks like adamantium or whatever, one of those bursts. So I guess we can use these units to try and pick it off. These units can shoot down that. I'll try and keep this rooted with my hero. I guess this can shoot down this. And then hopefully we can just slowly pick them off. Yeah, so we can quickly take down this archer, which is very nice for us. Yeah, this is going even better than I expected. Except for killing those things, that's going to take a while, looks like. But if we can keep kiting them, then no problem. Never mind. Just did nothing. Well, we could just keep kiting these units. They have a huge amount of defense. Which is kind of insane, actually. I wonder if it's from the techno-level perk. Let's just bounce that back. Sit back here. Well, at least we're fighting them like this. Like, they're slowly trickling in. We can just shoot at them very comfortably from range. And we don't have to worry about losing units. Maybe our hero gets a bit injured, but, you know, not the end of the world. That talisman, which just gives everything, it's really ridiculous. Okay, we're just gonna target these units, I think. Root this target in place. Oh, never mind, actually. I should have targeted the cavalry unit. Hopefully this unit dies very quickly so we can... Oh, damn it, I forgot. That moves them into firing range for the Titans. Whatever those things are called. But it turns out we can just kill this cavalry unit very easily. Yeah. I always forget that they're forced to move forward. I feel like it might have just better for us to have a ranged hero as our main hero for this army. Just so we could... Okay, this is a bit bad. I mean, it's a bit out of place. Having a ranged hero just so we can just get the extra range on these units would have been nice. Okay, we want these to attack the archer. Just pick that off. How long is this battle still going on for? This should probably be moved back. They can all attack the cavalry unit, which I assume is going to move in. And our hero can still tank some hits from this location. Although I think eventually we want to move this. We just want to move this front line away. Ah! That's irritating. Hopefully some of our units can shoot these archer units. Yes, excellent. We actually one-shot them. That's pretty insane. And it looks like our damage is just going to overwhelm them at this point. The great thing about having the hero with the Cultists talisman. Great. I can finally move this unit back, I think. Now I'm going to attack these. I'm definitely going to attack this unit. Then these can attack this unit. I don't think I'm that worried about the Titan's mediocre damage output at this point. Maybe I am. Yeah. Okay, so our hero dead. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, the hero comes back at the end of the fight, but it would be nice to have the extra tanking possibilities. Although we've successfully bled blue with a lot of their armies. I don't know why that unit didn't retreat. I ordered to. I don't know why that unit didn't retreat. I should have ordered it to. Never mind. Okay, they don't. They have even more reinforcements. Ugh, that's irritating. Okay, I just want to move this back, move this back, move this back, shoot that. Or just shoot anything. Actually, it doesn't actually matter as long as none of our units die, which they could. Oh no! I should have thought about that. That unit being rooted in place, and now I just have to rely on my nameless or Queen's Guard archers to shoot them down before they can actually kill one of my units. But it looks like that's what might happen. Okay, hopefully that isn't a killing. Never mind. That Titan unit really doesn't do that much damage. That's really slow, so we can easily kite it and just deal a ton of damage to them, really. That really worked out for us. This makes it so that we have immunity to winter effects on the army. Okay, that's alright, I guess. I'll just get some extra defense on my army. I can actually go up for the tree of the Cultist heroes and get this attack bonus. That might even be better, even though I have to get this useless perk on the way. Just 30% bonus attack and the end effect is going to be excellent. We can retrofit. Oh, actually, retrofitting them is stupid. We don't ever want to retrofit them. But the reason I made that decision was because I wanted cheaper Queen's Guard units. Now this army can just come back here. We have a lot of nameless guards that quickly become irrelevant, but whatever. No, I can't actually afford any of this. So I can't afford a new Queen's Guard, I don't think. I can afford a new production, though. I'm into that. Unfortunately, there's a spy in the city, but I'll just have to live with that, I think. At least for now. The hit to my dust economy is just too much. Okay. Maybe after town cries we can afford to. I'm just going to keep this Queen's Guard back. I really don't want to lose the city for no reason. Okay, we can do that fight just now. In the meantime, let me just pick up some extra resources so I can get more Queen's Guard. Oh, actually completely forgot. I have to think about my main quest. Convert all the Kazani village in the region of Gildren. Wait, how does Gildren? I think I forgot about it because I'm not sure where Gildren is. No? I have no idea where Gildren is. Oh, here's Gildren! Oh, okay. Yeah, I better do that at some point. Especially because if you complete your faction quest, you get a bonus, or you get the ability to get a wonder victory, so that's nice. Yeah. Because you can win. Captain Obvious, the rescue. Okay, who am I facing? Oh, they're not even spawned? Okay, that's great. So I think we can just pepper away at them. I don't think it's a word. We can just fire away at them from a distance. Yeah, I definitely want to improve our ranged heroes so we can get that ranged bonus perk. Which would be really important. Yeah, but these units are so slow that the AI producing them, the AI producing them is really good for us because they'll never catch us, basically. Their damage output is very low, so we're just getting free kills, basically. I guess it would be worse for us if they committed to only archer armies. It would be way worse for us, obviously. I'm just going to bounce this back, move him forward. If they did, in fact, get only archer armies, then we'd probably trade more evenly. Our archers are likely going to be more tanky than theirs, because of our amazing trinket. But, yeah, it would be more fair that way. I do want to get the extra attack from the Cultist hero bonus, so that we can critical more often. Speaking of critical more often, we're doing a ton of damage here. Yeah. It's great that the AI took a bad engagement here. I mean, we did lose. We took a bad engagement earlier, and we lost some of our nice units. Well, we lost some of our second tier units, which is not the end of the world because we are easily in position to produce new units, which are better. And I guess losing the ability to upkeep while trading them for something valuable in enemy troops is not the end of the world. I just want to make our next contingent of army units on the main city so that we don't get surprised and just lose. That would be bad, because losing is bad. Surprisingly, losing is something I don't expect to happen, we don't want to happen when playing against the Cultists. This is really like a... I feel like a story of friendship, or like... I've really grown to appreciate the Cultists in this playthrough. It's really great. I'm not sure about for entertainment value, but from my perspective, I learned a lot here. I also gained a lot because I really appreciate this faction now. I could see myself playing it again in the future. Although, I guess what's appealing for Endless Legend for me at the moment is that I understand a lot worse than Endless Space. So I still have more to. Well, I don't think I have a lot to learn. I don't have a lot to learn of Endless Space, but like, I feel like I have more to learn of this game. Yeah, and we managed to bleed them with all their units there, so that was great. I believe she has a bonus range perk somewhere. Yes, here. That's something we want. Definitely something we want. And she can just leave the attack one. And we raise that city. Excellent. Now we can activate these stockpiles, which is so exciting. You basically get a science, or if you get a science stockpile, if you get the research, relevant research, but you get basically industry stockpiles per citizen of the city you destroy. Good lord, applying. I wish you could apply stockpiles faster. You have to like select it every time. I'm not gonna accidentally click on a stockpile. It's much more important. Yeah, it would be much nicer if it was faster to click through that. I want to get food stockpiles, but I don't have enough money, so I'm not gonna. We don't have strategics to sell because we're not really gaining strategics per se. I wish you could loot stockpiles somehow. No, I mean you could loot something else for the cities apart from stockpiles. Whatever. And I think we're just going to go in this direction to complete our quest. I wonder if this is the city of the quest. Here, Kasaji. Yeah, I think this might be it. Now, once we pick up town criers, we'll improve our dust production by quite a bit. And I think we'll go for our science production next in scientific specialization. After that, maybe we can pick up Aura of Empire or Arena of Champions. I don't know. We have good influence production. The question is it really good enough? Yeah, I think that's fine. For another Queen's God, I need more Hype Mithrite. Hype Mithrite, damn. Oof. Nah, I don't have enough money for that. I'm kind of broke. And that's not even accounting for rounding up spies, which I haven't been doing. Yeah. Hopefully food stockpiles will help us out here. Maybe they won't though. Let's get extra dust production. They've captured our hero? Oh no! It's just a... No, wait. No, I didn't get the cap. I can't have recaptured. Alright. And they're declaring war on me. This is great. Okay, we're just gonna bounce this hero back to our city. Just to be safe. I really don't want to leave it unprotected when we have like 2 potential enemies moving down on X. Could get the upgrade that city, or upgrade that district, I think. It's more important to get the extra unit out. Let me just convert this. Damn it. And now this unit in the city, we can sell it. That's why I made him make a dust profit. And we should be able to easily crush the city's defenses. Far superior army and the fact that they're all trickling in. Yeah. These trickle-in mechanics are super obnoxious. Because as you might have seen in this game, I took a bunch of really bad engagements because of them. I mean, not like I couldn't have prevented them, but they're just unintuitive and annoying. Don't feel like battles should be like in these kind of games. I feel like they should have depth ideally, but they should also be easy enough that if your main focus is empire building, you should be able to do that, I think. I don't know. That's kind of the approach they took in Endless Space too. I mean, I kind of like both approaches in different ways. Endless Legend is really, it has a battle system with tactics and stuff, but it gets obnoxious sometimes. And sometimes I just want to empire build and want to micromanage. In Endless Space 2, it's like, it's very unoffensive because it's very simplistic, but then it sometimes feels like there could be more depth, so I don't know which was better, whatever. I need to find the remaining units, or remaining villages, and just convert them for my quest. Let me pick up extra mithrite. Killing a bunch of the towns of... I can almost sell these at this point. Like, this is gonna last forever, basically. I don't think they stack, no they don't. Killing a bunch of the towns of the bolters will help us out. How long does this even last? I should know. I can even sell them. I don't actually sell for that much. I should probably sell them though. Yeah. Maybe I should have sold the science ones too. Now how do I make another one? Bonus science required, and sorry, bonus mithrite required, and bonus glass steel. So let's buy some more of those. A very exciting marketplace. Damn it! I spent it all in Vegas. Get there. That's good. Eventually I'll be able to build a reinforcement army as good as my main army. I do need to make sure I kill off these guys so I can take these villages for my quest. I should probably flag that. Alright. Great. Wait, there's an orc unit being created. Whoa! Damn it. Need to bounce that back down. This is really, really bad. Super annoying too. I have to send everything back, I think, really quickly. Or not. Wait, how are these units also slow? They all have improved movement except for my hero, I guess. My hero is slow AF. I can always unassign him. Nope, they're still slow. What's happening? Let's engage with them. Oh, interesting, they take this fight. That's weird. I wouldn't have done that. Let's get engaged. And not the way you were expecting. Alright. died immediately, so that's good. And they only shot one of our units, so that's great. Now we're going to win this fight easily. Yeah. Ideally these units will level up a bit more. Okay. I'm just going to sell this. Now I can move this army down to here and just convert this one. Hopefully they won't attack this one in the near future. And I can make a new army here and then assign this hero. I think that works. Assign. Okay, maybe that didn't work. Well, while I'm at it, I might as well upgrade this hero, give him a better legs thing. The pants. What else can I get? I can get Ghost Force on my army. Not bad, to be honest. Make my entire army invisible. I can give my army some meaningless bonus. Nameless bonus, I guess. Army initiative is not the worst. It seems we're struggling with that a bit. Cool. And I can reassign this army. And then, yeah, having an invisible army is good in case we need to retreat our valuable units. This is kind of cool. Like, evidently. That's how I make decisions, to be honest. Like, I pretend like I'm trying to be smart and stuff. But wait, did I sell? Did I just not buy? I thought I bought. Okay, never mind. We're not getting enough anyways. We definitely need to pull our army down here. The annoying part is that our army is outside of the city. I just need to complete this stupid quest. No, don't attack it! Don't you dare! Thank you. Next time I'm just gonna run over there, convert that thing. Hope that works. What do I need for the Queen's Guard? Some Hyperium. Let's get 4 Hyperium. More Mithrite. Another one. We could pick up the Subterranean Gardens if push comes to shove. That could be quite useful because then we're not going to lose life if they keep besieging it. These monks are kind of scary. I'm kind of worried that they have so many monks because the monks are really fast and they can close the gap between the army instantly, meaning that our kiting strategy is not going to work out that well. Okay. Let's just quickly try and complete this stupid quest. Ugh, why is it so annoying? As fast as we can. Sadly, our dust production is killed as soon as our main city is besieged. Conversion. Yeah. What is this? The rainy power of the sky, shaker facility is unleashed upon Orga. For a period of 10 turns, except for season change, it will stop the effects of weather present. I don't know what that is, but okay. You say so. Okay, let's just go around here. Let's move up here. Yeah, I think we have to make sure our armies actually link up though. So let's spam the button. The most important skill in this game. I feel like I'm always on the ropes. Whenever there's whenever any of my cities are besieged, it's always like, oh shit, you know. Run! Run! Somewhat useful. This ruins. What do we get for it? Moonleaf, this is okay. 24 adamantium and 24 palladium. We don't have enough dust to fund that at the moment because we are being besieged, and thusly we are poor. We can save that, doesn't actually matter. I guess next turn we can beat them. Do I want? I think I want to engage them with my better army. Hopefully there's some choke point we can use. If I'm really not stoked about fighting these monks though, especially not during winter. But I don't see how we're gonna defeat them. Like how we're gonna last longer than the winter. Okay, let's get this effect to negate the negative effects of the winter. We can't build borough streets at this point apparently because of life. Not going to build good units, so I'm just going to get extra canneries, I guess, because canneries. At least we have a 5 stack of units in case we have to rely on the units inside the city. Because of this besieged, I can't even leave the city. So how annoying is that? Did they move back? Why? Okay, we got that, which is nice if we could ever get dust again. This is so annoying that the siege mechanics work like this. Whoa, another army? Oh dear. I hope we can take them. We can attack them with the Queen's Guard. I don't care about the Centaur. It's weird. Alright. Hopefully we can just wreck them. Oh, fortunately we have the terrain advantage. This is great. I didn't think about this. Never mind. Everything is fine. He's going to completely destroy them. I don't know why it's getting dark, sorry. Might be like a screensaver or something. Yeah, I think we're doing okay here. I just need to hope that my units don't get overwhelmed. I think I might even want to put it over there so I don't use any valuable units. Even though I'm losing a reinforcement slot. Let's just make sure that everything is sort of on hold position. Any random running towards the enemy, that kind of thing. Can move this over there and then hold position. Can hold position here. Hold position here. This one can hold position. This unit can move back, and this unit can move back. Alright. Yeah, we actually get to attack first, which means we get to take the brunt out of their cavalry charge. I refer to these units as cavalry, they're really fast. And very dangerous. We're just going to have to wait for them to attack into us here. We can't abandon this excellent terrain advantage here. This excellent terrain position. As you can see, the monks are really fast. Like, I kind of like them for like wraparound armies. I do like playing the RDE, they're really fun. Are they that good? Probably not. But they are really fun. But it looks like we have the tech advantage on them, so that's good. Shoot here. I don't know what they're supposed to do there. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Let's see what happens. I could focus fire, but I don't really feel like it. I probably should have focused fire. Yeah. It looks like this should be over relatively quickly. Hopefully we can just force a truce with the RDE, because... Actually, maybe we just want to attack them and get the extra bonuses from the cities. That's good. Yeah, this is a bloodbath. Worried for no reason. I probably should have engaged them sooner, like... Well, I didn't know how powerful their armies were. Well, I could have checked. I probably should have just engaged them sooner, and then I wouldn't have to have worried so much about, you know, losing all the stuff, and I wouldn't have lost so many resources in terms of my dust production. Took a huge hit for this fight. But this area is quite defensible as long as we attack from this shelf. Something to keep in mind for the future Cultist playthroughs. We might even want to think about that when we start our first city, even. Yeah. Battles are something I really need to get used to. Okay, we wrecked them there. I'm gonna get bonus range on this army. May the wreckage commence. And here we can just move 3 nameless guards over. But yeah, now that we've sold this unit, that's kind of something these random things are pretty useful for. Just selling units for dust. Because I never want to use these units, they're embarrassing. So, let's see how they feel about the war. Yeah, they're already exhausted because they're being wrecked. No, what? You should declare war on them, dude. Declare war. Maybe they'll admit to their folly if I give them good stuff. Which I kind of want to do because it will help them declare war harder or better. We have these rubbish things. As long as you declare war. Oh, railways, kind of there. Cloud factories, there. As long as you declare war on the merry AI. Okay. Cool. And now they should be at war with everyone else. Let me just check. No, wait. I think I go over here and then I click this button. And yeah, that's good. So we've turned an ally into a friend. Sorry, an enemy into an ally. I'm going from allyship to friendship. Brought to you by maths. Now, before I say something like that again, I should definitely pick up this town criers now that I have dust production again. How much does it cost? 25 glass steel. So I just get 5 by 5. The reason I'm doing it in units of 5 is because you actually need to buy in units of 5 or more per time because there's a cap to how much you can increase this by. So you can only buy 10 at a time, for instance. And going 5 by 5 is the fastest way in terms of clicks there. That's a tip for all of you people who want to micromanage for some reason. If you want to play extremely much faster. Living lab tools is great. We definitely want that. I don't think we have the resources to buy it though. So we have 2 strong armies here. And we're going to go back with these armies and put more pressure on blue. Now that blue is really, in trouble. Now I'm going to leave these units as a garrison. I don't want to be randomly surprised by any army. Normally I wouldn't garrison. I hate garrisoning. I think it's like the bane of fun. But I can't afford to lose the city, and those units aren't adding that much to my war efforts. Now, percentage bonuses of science and influence are not terrible. 100% bonus to influence generation is also not terrible. This is probably pretty decent. I guess I'll go for Warhammer for Empire. I can pick this up if I want. I don't think I need to though. Well, why not? Doesn't really do much. So this will let our hero in the city generate more value over time. I forgot about healing this hero actually. I should have done that sooner. Oh well. She probably won't hold it against me, you know. Remember that one time? Well, I didn't actually need an infiltrator, but I could have done it, and I probably should have done it. Okay, we're gonna close borders because we're good friends. Dance Kappa. You attack me, okay? You attack me. Let that be on the record. Alright. We're gonna send these armies where? Send them up here. We can send them over here. I think we want to send them over here and just clean up this territory. I really wonder if I should have picked up extra roads. The main thing I'm regretting here is not getting more influence for my influence plan. Now living labs, I definitely want titanium in units of 5 again. Actually, I could have gone in units of... No, never mind. Units of 5 was not the best way to do that. Yeah, 10 Hyperium. Yeah, super exciting. Okay, living labs. I'm going to just move that to the top, just because the bonus science is almost as important as the bonus dust. And then we just get normal stuff like calories or whatever. Yeah, I really need to get extra influence soon. I think I can afford to do it like this. Although we still have this insane hero upkeep cost. Because this hero is really expensive. Sadly, I mean, we could sell some. We could try and wait. Whoa, let me just move back. Oh yeah. So we have 25 population in the city. It's pretty insane. Although we only have one city, so I'm not surprised. We could try and sell stockpiles once we raise cities, as long as we have enough stockpiles to keep our influence boosts and such active and such. I have no idea what that means. So our dust is a lot better now. Yeah, 40% dust on city. That should pretty much show. Yeah. Okay, let's try out the bonus range. See what a difference that makes. Spoilers is probably going to make a difference. Basically, the real question here is, should I regret very much like not picking a ranged hero as my initial hero instead of this potentially worse infantry hero, or was it fine either way? I should have made the hold position my default thing. Save myself some clicks, yeah. Let's move this in this direction. Just make sure we move them. Yeah, everything actually needs to be killed here. Can't afford to leave cavalry alive. Can't afford to leave archers alive. That's... Nah, still not enough range to shoot there. No, we actually don't have the bonus range perk yet, I think. Yeah, I killed that guy very easily. Or do we? Actually, need to check. I think we might. Good that our hero is tanking hits from these ranged units. Don't want any of our units to die. I mean, our hero can tank hits 4 days, like, I don't care. I'm such a compassionate commander. Very good. Okay, we want to shoot these. Definitely shoot this with everything. Yeah, just the ranged units are the most dangerous units here. Because they can dish a lot of damage. If we don't kill them quickly. Which we will. No, don't get me wrong, but... Yeah, I think we can really gang up on blue here. Sadly, that hero does not have that awesome talisman. I think she does have the bonus range skill. Yeah, she does. Oh, okay, so it seemed kind of nice. Question is, which city do we want to assault first? Probably this one. We can almost split up our armies, but it's safer not to. Let's just get the friendly friends, these living lab tools, and I guess Aura of Empire next turn. And think about how we can complete this quest. Oh wait, never mind. We could have completed this quest sooner. We'll just use this army because it's a bit faster, I think. No, it is it? How fast are these nameless guards? They should have speed. Oh, it's the nameless guard that are keeping it behind. Yeah. Alright, let's move this army there next turn. Wait, what am I doing? This is actually an excellent idea. We can move this army here and move these nameless guards there, form up again. after we retrofit them. And then we're going to get the Palladian and the Adamantian. Alright. I think we're nearing the point where we can't actually improve our governor anymore. Get some useless perks. As I said earlier, our governor is obviously filthy in terms of being very strong. Oh, we need Adamantium and Palladian. 24 of each. Let's go pick up 4 first. There we have it. So let's complete this quest. Okay, research 10 techs in the area of free technology for a question mark reward. Yeah, I should definitely play through it again and like read through the questline thing. So area 3 we have 1, 2, 3, 4 techs. No, sorry, I can't count. Wait, 7 techs, 8 techs. So I guess it would be good to have anti-spy measures. It would be good to have nothing of these. These are all useless. I guess this is an anti-spy if we're going to do this quest. I mean, we might as well actually. Like, it is a small cost to us to not pick up better technologies, but at the same time, that's low science. At the same time, I do kind of want to get this quest done so that we can just get the Wonder Victory condition. Oh. I hit my elbow on the desk. Yeah. Whoever said YouTube wasn't a dangerous job? Alright, we're engaged in yet another fight, and I think there we're going to call this episode done. Join me next time as I finish this quest. Probably go for a Wonder Victory, and maybe just fill out my ranks with some additional army units, put more pressure on blue, which should be continuing to suffer from a joint war against both me and red. So thanks again for tuning in, hope you learned something, hope you're having as much fun with this playthrough as I am, and I'll see you next time.